please let me know, thumbs up and/or let me know in the comments. I'd appreciate knowing if I am back or if I am live at all. So fingers crossed is we can get this sorted out for today. Apologies to everyone for mucking up this timeout daily huddle. We've been pretty good. I haven't had too many problems in the past getting this working out, but today she ain't going to plan as much as I'd hoped. So I'm just going to pad for a minute, just feel for a minute. And if you are here and you can see and hear me, please let me know. I'm having some internet trouble, so hopefully we can get this back on deck. If you are here, please give me a thumbs up or jump in the comments and let me know if you can hear me or not. While this is happening, I'm going to hit go on this timer here, and we'll give it a shot again. So I'm Tristan White. This is your Timeout Live Daily Huddle for the 26th of May 2020. It's not going super smooth, but Kira is back and says all good now. Thank you, Kira. Appreciate it. Sorry for the clunky start, and hopefully Carmel and others and Marge can come back as well. So the time is on. Let's get going. What's going on is where we're up to, and that is what are the priorities we're working on today. Let me share mine. My priority for today for you guys, the Culture is Everything crew, this online crew that I host to help to become better leaders. And the first one is something that's left over from yesterday. I didn't get it done yesterday, and that was my intro to the Think Big, Act Small podcast for this week. And that is, excuse me, and that is that we've got a guest, Ives, one of the crew here at the Culture is Everything crew is the interview. I've already recorded it. I need to do the intro, get it to my team. And I know that Trevor and Brendan in my little team at the Culture is Everything community is waiting on that intro. So I've got to get that done first up. Secondly, I've got a few emerging leaders who I've been working with, members of this Culture is Everything crew, who've been helping me out to understand what they're trying hard to improve upon, what's working and what's not working, and how I can continue to help and serve people that are going through their best transition from team member to team leader to inspiring leader. And I've got some calls happening in the next few days, and so I need to schedule those calls. And the last one, and this is for you, Kira, and that is we need to lock in this podcast interview that you and I are going to do for the Think Big, Act Small podcast. So they are my three priorities. What are yours? What are your priorities? Carmel has put them in. Let's check them. I'm going to put these on the screen, Carmel, and check out what you got planned for today. So get them off my face. Alrighty. Priorities: approve and send off return to hydrotherapy guidelines from Kira. Sorry, there's a Kira's. Lock in short-term hire of hydro pool till we open up full time. Great. And film Instagram TV community workout for the local media. Nice, Kira. I love it. I love that you've got your priorities, and I love that there's always the external facing communication for your clients and for your future clients as well. So really great work, Kira. Appreciate you putting that up there. I always share 5 priorities. I've given you 3 for the Culture is Everything crew. I'm on some leave from the Physio Co at the moment, so I'm not going to give you Physio Co priorities, but 2 personal priorities for today is the one is that homeschool. KW, my wife, is the head teacher in our homeschool that that's been open for this COVID-19 season. She does most of the work, but today I'm on. It's my job to share the load today and make sure that homeschool is happening. So that's my first priority for personal perspective. And secondly, we've got a little bit of basketball training in the backyard, which is probably an extension of homeschool, I suppose. But a couple of our kids are pretty keen on basketball, and getting outside, shooting some hoops and doing some training is the second personal priority for today. So they are my 5 priorities for this 24-hour period. What are yours? Kira, thank you for sharing. Everyone else, if you haven't got them written down, either on a notepad, on your phone, on a whiteboard somewhere, then I urge you to stop what you're doing in the next half an hour, write down what you're working on so you know what's happening and you can work through it in priority order. In my experience, that really is the way to make this, to make progress in your life and to make progress towards becoming the leader or the person you want to become. So that's it. They are my priorities, and that is the what's going on part of the Timeout Daily Huddle. All right, let's move to where you're stuck. Where you're stuck is a chance to identify a challenge, a roadblock, something that's getting in the way of stopping you or stopping me from getting my priorities done. And I'm really keen on continuing to support leaders like you and I to continue to grow and improve and stay on track. It's really hard. We have good days, we have crappy days, we have something in the middle, but a rhythm, a ritual like this Time Out Daily Huddle is really helpful for me, and it's really helpful for the growing crew of people who turn up to these huddles as well. So Facebook is definitely happening. I'm working on streaming to these other places, and I'm still a bit stuck on Instagram. And the reason being that usually you're supposed to stream from a mobile device, not necessarily a webcam or a desktop like I'm at right now. So that's where I'm stuck. I do have an extra challenge with that, and that is that if you're not supposed to do it via a third-party app or a different way of doing it, then maybe, just maybe, that's not going to happen for the time being. So I'm working through that, working through how to figure out what is the right way to use Insta if it is part of this Time Out Daily Huddle. All right, where are you stuck? Carmel? Anything on your mind that's getting in the way or stuck today? How about you, Kira? Anything that's troubling you, or anything that you can share with us and we might be able to help you? Or maybe you just type into words or put into words, and that sometimes helps to solve it as well. So take a moment. If there's anything that where you're stuck on, feel free to pop it in there. Would love to help you out if need be. Alrighty, nothing coming in today, so everyone must be making good progress on their priorities. So good luck to everyone in the next 24 hours making that happen. The last part of our Time Out Live Daily Huddle, like every day, is a good news story, always told through the lens of a core value. Now, yesterday, I mentioned the core value was someone an online mentor of mine, a bloke called Michael Hyatt. Michael Hyatt's from the States, from Franklin, Tennessee, is where you'll find Michael and his family. And yesterday I mentioned that I nominated Michael for living his own core value of Relentless Wow, and for the No Fail Communication book that he just released, and really helping leaders like you and I who have got people in various places be the best communicators we can be. And that was yesterday. But since then, I actually reached out to Michael and I said, hey, Michael, I've got your book. I appreciate the work you're doing. I use your journal or your planner. And I just want to say that I really love the way that you've lived your own core value. It was a quick note to Michael. He's a busy fella. He's on the other side of the world to where we are, or most of us are here in Australia. But I want to nominate Michael again for living one more of his core values. And that is unyielding integrity is another of the core values for Michael Hyatt and Co. And the reason I want to nominate Michael for doing that today is that he acknowledged my note. It was short, it was a quick note to say, hey, Tristan, thanks. I see you, I appreciate you, and I really appreciate that you taking the time to praise me and acknowledge me. And look, it's a small thing, it didn't take him long, but I really love it. I really love it that people live their own core values. They do the small things that often mean the bigger things to the people that are receiving them. And that was important to me. I appreciate it. I didn't expect acknowledgement or a note back, but I really do appreciate the way that Michael did that. Short, sharp, really, really helpful. So, Michael, thank you. Appreciate what you've done to live your core value of unyielding integrity. Alrighty, that's it. That is Time Out Daily Huddle for Tuesday the 26th of May. There's still 4 minutes on the clock. Yesterday we were there by the skin of our teeth with just finishing on the dot. Today we've got some more time up our sleeve. If you've got a question, please feel free to put it in the comments. If you've got something you'd like to ask me about the Culture is Everything system, about making progress on your priorities, about this Time Out Live Daily Huddle, feel free, drop it in. I'm here to help, I'm here to serve, I'm here to help you out as best I possibly can be. The 3 parts of our Time Out Live Daily Huddle are over for today. Hopefully you've got your priorities, you've got everything sorted out in terms of what needs to happen. And the next step is to take action, to gently move yourself towards the next thing on your list. And if you get stuck or get distracted, it's okay, it happens to me too. But notice it, pay attention to it, have a quick breather if you need to, and then gently get yourself back on track. That's the way we make progress over and over and over again. But for the time being, I'm Tristan White. This has been Time Out Live Daily Huddle. I'm here every day, 1:03 p.m. Melbourne, Sydney time. I'd love you to join. If it's useful for you, please hit like on this wherever you're watching it now. Share it either publicly or privately with one of your mates or someone you might think you might appreciate or get value from it. But for the time being, have a great day. I'm Tristan White. I'm going to catch you next time. And as I go out today, I'm going to try and just check whether I've got this outro scene that's going to work, and we can wrap it up with a bit of music again. So I'm Tristan White. Have a great day. See you next time.